Hello everybody, it's JB's 9F Evening Star Emporium back at you again with something really interesting today because it's Boxing Day today. I mean, Christmas was yesterday, so today I'll be showing my Christmas presents off that I got for Christmas. And why is this metallic Thomas here for? I just showed him off there just so he was one of my Christmas Eve buys, and I thought he woke up. I woke up to this little shiny metallic item on my bed yesterday morning, and I thought I put it there just to awake myself like someone delivered this to me. So, anyways, then let's transition to the presents. Alright then, so I think now let's get to it then. So, basically, not all of this was bought by me, but some of it was quite interesting. It's nice that I got another candle. So let's start over here in this section. There's very funny stuff. This is a doll. This is a vinyl-faced elf from the Elves Behaving Badly style range. I think it's from the Elf. Is this Elf Behaving Badly range? Yeah, I think it is. So this was a little, like, ornament to go on the Christmas tree, but I don't think it had time this year, so maybe next Christmas I might put that on there. And yeah, I might go right and then around and left, and then the big one's up last. So next one. This is like one of those little frames my mum's friend made me. It says Parks Life on there. It says "You Rock" with just in like these Scrabble type key things, and there's some little rocks for decoration underneath, so that's pretty interesting. And I have a scratch card, which probably not interesting enough, but hopefully might win some money. Oof. And then an interesting one I've got is this Hornby car transport, if it can focus. It's a BR car flat car transporter. I have one of these, which I think I'll get quickly to show off for comparison. So here's the original car transporter that I got from, I want to say it came from a lot last year. I don't know when I got this, but I remember, but I don't know what the price says it was on it. Can't remember. It wasn't from the Collectibles shop, but I do remember. I think I might have got it in a market, but I think that was where I got it from. I think it didn't come with the cars, though, sadly, though. Unlike the one on the bottom here, the modern one. There's a little price tag down there. I don't know what it says. It might be $10.50 when it was first bought, but that's just my way of thinking. And the packaging of this flatbed is quite shorter than the one I got in the more modern style packaging. So I think that's just a bit of a comparison thing. Okay then, moving on. I have some N Asphalt Road GM44. It would have been $6.95 when first bought. I was asking for like the size of a 00 scale kind of road. I don't know if this is big enough to fit like these 00 style cars or buses or lorries, or maybe my Ertls if I were to build a set with them. Well, I needed a road, so I think I might use this as lane as substitute. Next, got some extra peppermint, just a refreshing taste. Also got loads of other chocolates as well. I don't have them because they were already eaten already, so might show a photo quickly. And then another interesting personal thing, the 6-minute diary, something brand new. So basically, I think one of them has like, it shows like what to do, including this one, to like add a few bits. It does show a weekly challenge as well, and experience of a few little mini poem quotes from a person, or I don't know, author of some sort. I don't really know my full results. I need to work on that. We first make our habits and then make our habits make us. Kind of something like that. I mean, I could give it a try, but I may need to more focus on reading as well. Reading is something I need to focus more on in life, to improve my knowledge. So, moving on now, I think I'll look at this little heart-shaped thing. Don't forget to be awesome today. I think this might came in the stockings. I think this was the stocking item. Yeah, I believe so. So next up are some media pieces. The Vampire Diaries Complete Series 7. Yeah, I have the complete series now. That means I have now the complete series. So I bought like the other 6 from the CEXs. Back in 2008, I started off with number 1, then onwards, then I got Series 6 like in September or October. And then I got these last 2 seasons, penultimate and the final season. Still unwrapped, still didn't take them out. Anyways, moving on. The biggest one, Avengers Endgame. If this is quite a meme, then I'm sure it won't shock you. Marvel fans, eat your hearts out. Still sealed. Lots of these things are sealed when they're brand new. Paddington 2. I have the Paddington 1. I think I quite like the Paddington films, to be honest with you. I mean, whether you like the book or not, or the film, which is your choice? I personally like the films. Because I especially love the animation of the bear that can talk. And it's kind of scary, or some people are interested. Then I got 2 PS4 games right here. The first one I think I saw was the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Comes in 3 games. Like the Crash Bandicoot. I think they also did one with Crash Bandicoot as well. I'll have to look out for that when I can. I know another user is a fan of the Spyro, who was inspired. Did a series that was inspired by the Spyro game thingy. That might be Dark Age. Well, that's one I guess. And then the Lego Incredibles. Yeah. Seems like another Lego lover thing. No, anyways, but so it's 2 incredible films in 1 incredible game. What a surprise! I thought they were going to do like just 1 game release separately, but thank goodness no. So let's move on to now. Moving on now, I have look at some CDs now. Clubland 27, Clubland 25, and then I got Clubland 28. This one, Clubland 28, actually came in the stockings, along with... Yeah, so that means I have now completed the Clubland 1 to 28 selection. Going to be a lot of partying just to keep my life alive, eh? So next up is another female artist I really like, Jess Glynn. What's it called? I Cry When I Laugh. I'm a fan of Jess Glynn. I really like her music, and I also like Little Mix as well. I think Little Mix is also a great music group. I reckon you should listen to them. And then I have a Line Dance 7. This one came in the stocking. And then I got now Line Dance Fever 6. And surprisingly though, when I opened this, I discovered it was unwrapped. It was kind of surprised, because sometimes when I buy second-hand things, they usually come open. I'm surprised this one's in good condition. And now, a few Now albums. This one is one of the newest, Now Free. I saw this in a HMV in Reading, near where I go to college. And it shows, and this was actually released in 1984. Now 4 has been just released. And I hope that they are gonna. They started the CDs albums with the Now 8s, and 5 and 6 and 7 have yet to be released. So hopefully one day we'll get albums of 5 and 6 and 7. That's my only guess. And Now 98. Now to fill in the 90s selection. Well, not the 90s, but not the decade 90s, but the 90s of a 10. And now 101, following up from 100. By the way, I got 100 for the Now 100 for my birthday last year, so thanks to a good friend. Like those retro things. Okay, so next up I have a couple of items that are Thomas related. Starting with these two right here, two new characters that I don't have. That are Wooden Railway, Ari, and Bert. I've wanted these two for a very long time now. And thankfully though, that's another to the Class 08 Wooden Railway Diesel collection. So I now have 5 of the Class 08s out of 7. Just need to get Splatter and Paxton. Hopefully one day I'll get my hands on them. Something I noticed about Ari and Bert's faces are their eyebrows kind of resemble the Lorry Free. Kind of Lorry Free's face eyebrows. Well, not the... I don't have Lorry Free for Wooden Railway, so I can't compare that to though. But anyways, I'm glad to have another 2 of the Class 8 Diesel shunters. I still need to look for Splatter and Paxton though. So I completed the whole Class 8 gang. And then this Boffman Henrietta, that's my third Boffman Thomas item. So I started off with Mavis, then for when I got in 2015, Donald in 2017. Those were birthday presents. And now, Henrietta, the first piece of rolling stock from a Boffman Thomas range I officially have. This was actually used before, because you can tell it's actually been opened a few times. So I decided to cut it open a little bit on the bottom, just to make it slide out more easily. But it's nice to have another piece of rolling stock. Hornby never made Henrietta though, that was a shame, but I'm glad they made her in Boffman, so I was able to get her a good deal. It's all these two, Ari and Bert and Henrietta, came from eBay, which is quite an interesting deal because people always like bidding so much. I don't think bidding wars are just not a thing. Maybe hopefully one day someone could come along and sort that issue out. So moving on now, 2 books from a Lean-In 15. They're called Joe Wicks, the Body Coach. 15-minute meals and workouts to keep you lean and healthy. Which it actually says in yellow though. And it says 15-minute meals with workouts to build a strong, lean body. I'm definitely trying to keep exercising to have a good body shape, but I think not having enough exercise and eating too much is probably not a good thing in life. So just be aware, guys. And now and the calendar now that's actually one has my favourite place on it, Brighton. This is photography by Lloyd Lane. Sorry for my stammering. It says made in UK. Let's try if I can. There's a photo of him. Sorry, my quality isn't good. And it actually comes from Woodland Carbon. And there's a little description about him. And there are a few photos. So I'm thinking the sunset one would be January, and that one, the whole OO, would be December. That's my guess. But when I open it, I think I might see it as it differently looks. And then there's another thing that is my favourite. It's a little Brighton sign. It says Brighton DR. I don't know what the DR stands for, but I'm pretty sure it's a diversity road, I think? Divide road? I don't know. And then, what is... And then I noticed something else that's in this Adios box. It's not a present. Why would I be buying shoes at this time? It's a lot of trees, including some pine trees. Most of them are actually dark greens, but I now have more trees to simulate my layouts. I really want to get some... I really want to know what other trees there are. There might be some... some oak trees, perhaps, maybe. Who knows? Good thing I got some more Hornby stuff. And speaking of Hornby, this is from the Harry Potter range. This is the Hogsmeade footbridge. So that's another piece of the Hornby Harry Potter collection. Then I have the Break and Free Compositive Express coaches and now the footbridge. I really want to get, and also, if you look on the back here, it says what other items they have. They have Platform 9 3/4, Hogsmeade Building, the Hogsmeade General Office, Hogsmeade Booking Hall, Hogsmeade Waiting Office, Hogsmeade Signal Box, Hogsmeade Footbridge, and the Platform Pack. I really want to get, one of the items I want to get is the Hogwarts Express. But that's quite an expensive engine, because budget deals and money doesn't grow on trees, but who cares? But it's not a piece of the collection. So, next up is it's a shiatsu massage pillow. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's actually it's a comfort supplies item, and it's quite a heavy one too. Notice that on both sides they're symmetrical, and on the side, but not this one. It actually explains the details here. I think they're like, I don't think this is waterproof in some way. Well, I haven't opened any of them yet, so I'm yet to try this out. You wait and see. And the last, but certainly the most exciting one, it's a Lego Architect Empire State Building. So I have the Statue of Liberty and I have the Eiffel Tower, although I wouldn't count the Eiffel Tower to be a big one. I wish it was more bigger, but I think this one is massive in my opinion. I think, looking how high it is, oh wait, not that piece. Wrong piece. I think that was just one of the pieces that came in the set. I think it's likely to be the biggest piece in my opinion. It's about 205 millimeters and 8 inches wide, and 550 millimeters and 21.5 inches high. So I'm guessing this must be the tallest building I had. I don't know which one's the highest yet, but I'll decide, but I'll show you it's later when it's complete. I do plan to live stream, but don't know how to do live stream on YouTube, but well, anyways, I don't want to go in detail about that because I think that's too distressing. But anyways, but on the more positive side, I hope to go back to America someday. The last time I went there was sometime in 2007. So, this is why I just love American stuff so much. Well, I think that wraps up my Christmas presents video. So, this must be the first part, I'm guessing. I'll hopefully have more on the way, but sometime soon, we'll see. These are just from family at the moment, so... Well, I hope you all enjoy this video. Thank you all for watching. This is JB's 9F Evening Star Emporium Studios, signing out. Take care, folks.